New tonight at 6, getting more crossing guards on the streets outside our schools. Louisville Metro Council members say it needs to be a priority this year, and they admit that responsibility lies with them. WHAS 11's Brooke Hash is getting a closer look here at 6, trying to find out why these traffic guards are so badly needed this year and how the Metro Council plans to cover more ground.
Hey guys. You too, thank you. Take your time, don't rush.
At the corner of Bardstown and Lucia in the Highlands.
I was wondering where you were.
Deandra Kimball knows just about everyone who crosses her path.
I know the times that they come through. Some are a little later than others coming across, but there should be 2 more coming.
She's the buffer.
Come on, I'm holding it just for you. Don't run.
Between these families.
You too, have a good evening, babe.
And drivers who might not notice them.
Come on across. I guess he didn't see me. As you can see, this is a dangerous street, and if I can help these children get across safely, like the car that just came through earlier, she was paying no attention, and that's typically what happens.
Both morning and afternoon.
Have a good one, guys. See you tomorrow.
It's a promise these parents rely on.
We appreciate you.
I have 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon, and I do an extra school also. By us being short, I've taken on an extra school.
Kimball's one of 78 traffic guards employed by Metro Police, 7 of whom are on extended leave, well below the 112 LMPD can afford to pay.
We're trying to recruit as much as we can. And we're always hiring, we're always taking applications. We hold interviews almost weekly.
But the numbers just aren't there to protect kids at every school. Blocks from Kimball's post, middle schoolers are on their own, darting across traffic that does not stop.
Which is a huge problem.
Councilman Jeff Hudson says crossing guards are needed more than ever.
One of the reasons I think is the bus fiasco that we had at the beginning of this school year caused a lot of parents to just say, I'm just going to drive my child. So there's a lot more cars showing up at each school,
leading to more congestion on main roads and more traffic for kids to dodge.
I hear from people all the time in my district, whether it's around Sacred Heart, Field Elementary, whether it's Chenoweth Elementary. There are issues every morning and every afternoon.
And in my district alone, I've had 2 kids get hit by a car in front of Moore High School. I had an 8-year-old boy get hit in front of Lure Elementary School.
Councilman Khalil Basham says he's already invested $12,000 for pedestrian traffic outside Stone Street Elementary, with a new flashing sign and restriping Stone Street Road, where he says there's hardly ever a traffic guard.
It's a signal of, hey, slow down. There's school's in session. Maybe you don't have kids in school. You don't realize that, whatever the case may be. And it controls the traffic pattern, I feel.
But even with the signage and paint on the pavement,
I've seen some close calls. In some situations, crosswalks give the pedestrian a false sense of security.
Councilman Andrew Owen says it's up to Metro Council to make the next call.
The union contract for crossing guards is coming up this year. We need to make it easier and more attractive for people to want to be crossing guards.
It's us allocating money through LMPD to make that happen.
Like boosting the starting pay above its current $15.30 an hour.
We have retired firefighters, we have retired teachers, people that work in the community that want to give back once they retire.
People like Kimball.
Why do it?
I enjoy the children. That's what I enjoy most. I do.
In Louisville, Brooke Hash, WHAS 11, on your side.
We need them. LMPD's crossing guards have the ability to cover 113 schools. But most days with call-outs, that's people not showing up to work, anywhere from 50 to 70 of those schools are left without a crossing guard. Locations, by the way, are based on a 3-day traffic and pedestrian survey by both the school staff members and police. And then they ultimately decide which schools they need to cover.